Look at these sexy flowers. And then we got Marley right here. Oh yeah, guys, and we got the moon, of course. You already know. Come on. I just wanted to make a video because it's my dream, obviously, and as you can tell, I look different. I even look younger again. I'm a shapeshifter at its finest. I look so funny right now. But, and I accepted it, right? It's a part of this journey, it's accepting it. But, yeah, I shaved, I cut the hair. It was, where I live, it's freaking about to be in the hundreds. And it's like, with long hair, guys, it is not fun having long hair. Maybe I am chubby. I'm gonna lose some weight. I don't know. Anywho, maybe I'm not chubby, but just a little bit. Anywho, you know how it is if you have long hair. It gets hot, and it's just like it was getting in my face. So, but hair is hair, right? And it grows back, so it's really not that big of a deal. But I just want to make a video, and that's just that all of what we see in front of us really is not all there is. And we cling to it and we forget that there is more and we emphasize on that and thinking that that's it, and it's just no, but right now is the time of awakening. You are remembering that there is more. You feel it deep down in your soul, right? That's why most of us feel like such old souls, because you are infinite and you've been here for so long, whether in lifetimes and even lifetimes on other planets and star systems, whether it's Pleiades, Andromeda, Arcturus, whatever, you know what I mean? You come from many of them, not just one, because that's how infinite you are. I'll get to more of that in a video. I'm gonna make a video on that for sure, but for right now, I'm making a video on this, which is that look at this realm, look at this dimension, look at this planet we're on, whatever. This isn't all there is. And it's just like, you look around and you're like, wow, existence, but it's just like, imagine the others. Imagine the other ways in which a being could have an experience, because it's definitely not just a human. You're so infinite, you're having a temporary human experience, but it's like, imagine the other ways of having an experience. It's just so beautiful, like, to understand and think about, because you stop identifying with this ego, with our identity, with this I am a human and this, it's, you really just get a huge sense of awareness of how not limited you are, but how we just create our own illusions of being limited and limitless, so that we could remember how truly powerful we are as consciousness. As time goes on, you'll remember too these deeper aspects of you. And that's why, especially through meditation, I'm telling you guys, if you set the intention to get visions and insights for the other planets and star systems that you exist on, you'll get visions of how it is there. Because even right now, as we speak, as you're watching this video, there's a part of you that is here, but then there's your soul fragmented, if you will, and there's other parts of you in the higher density realms, you know, and other versions of Earth even. Because not only are you infinite, but same with Earth. There is infinite versions of Earth, just like there's infinite versions of you, infinite versions of everyone else. Really, everything's infinite, truly an illusion, energy. So that being said, if everything's energy and an illusion, it's not solid, right? Because really everything you see is atoms, tetrahedrons vibrating really fast, creating the illusion that it is solid, but it's not. It's all light. So each decision you make, each time you shift and go to this timeline, you're shifting to a different version of Earth, a different version of yourself. We're all just coexisting, really. Oh, I gotta make sure. But I wrote a script because I channel all this shit, and I'm not trying to forget it, you know. All right, cool. Let's go this way, Marley. But basically, guys, bicycle, bicycle. Where is it? Jesus. Trying to find it, guys. Okay, here we go. Well, like, I mean, think about it though. Haven't you ever looked around and thought, nah, this can't be all that there is? You know what I mean? Oh, then what we experience with our five senses, there's got to be more, right? Yeah, there is. You're just, through amnesia, when you incarnated here in this physical plane, you had to forget fully how infinite you are and how much more there is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, just look, the building blocks, the traffic, all these routines, these labels that we've given, what we call reality. You know what I'm saying? But it's just one level of consciousness. It's just one plane, one level of awareness. There's many more. This right now that you're watching this video, like I was saying, is just one version of Earth, one vibration, one layer of awareness. But that's why when you take plant medicines, you see through the veil, right? Through this false sense of a layer, if you will. Even meditation. Because, thought that was a bug, sorry. When you really open your third eye, it really is to see the soul. So when you open it, you're able to see more than this physical and feel more than this physical realm. You see that it is an illusion. There is more than this. This isn't all. This isn't all there is, motherfuckers. It's not. God damn it! I'm doing. I'm glad I'm doing this. We got the sexy moon. We got Marley having fun being a little guard dog. Good boy. Should go boy, buddy. You know he has good ears, so if something happens, I'll hear it. But I'm here to remind you guys, really. I'm really here to remind you. And here's the truth that they don't teach you. They don't. I don't know why, but they don't because of control. But the universe isn't out there like I was saying it's an illusion. It's all in here and it's beyond. It's infinite. It's layered. Right? There's layers to it. Just like planes of consciousness and planes of awareness. But everything is energy, like I was saying. There's trees, my dog, you, the street lights, the fucking moon. You know what I mean? Everything is energy. It's light. It's vibrating light. The sky, a holographic projection. Everything is holographic in nature, the universe. Everything's just part of it, right? We're all connected. Even your body is literally just a vehicle made of frequency, of tetrahedrons, if you will. I hear a bunch of fucking coyotes. But we're in a cool spot right now, so. But, and when you open the third eye, when your consciousness expands, it's a lot of fucking coyotes, bro. You realize this isn't the only version. Fuck that. That is sure to weird us. Like cats screaming. And it's because there's coyotes in there. Fuck that, we're going this way. Fucking weird, bro. I'm gonna keep going though. But when your consciousness expands, when your third eye activates, you start to see through the illusion, right? Got the moon in the background, you already know. You realize this isn't the only version of existence, of Earth. Even. There are realms where there's no time. Even though in this realm, there really isn't time either, but we live by it, right? In a way. Because time truly is an illusion. But there's worlds where beings communicate in color, because I've been to these realms through DMT, even meditation. The higher density realms, these beings, you, the higher versions of you, your soul, you communicate not through words, not even through really telepathy, but vibrations, through color, through energy. Just an infinite way of knowing. It's beautiful. It just is. And then you just see it. Ooh, sorry, I just got done eating. But worlds where beings communicate in color. in vibration, in knowing, like I just said. Dimensions where the light you see here is only a shadow of what truly is. Fucking true. And yet here we are, people obsessed in status, people just in their egos obsessed with status, with the material, with the stuff, with the survival, with playing the victim mode, not realizing they're in a dream, a powerful, sacred, beautiful dream, but still a dream, a form of dream. And that's why I always say the more you realize life is a form of dream, the more dreamlike it'll become. Because it is. Just there's limiting beliefs of the collective that this is serious. I gotta go do this. I gotta go do that. Just always living in a cycle. I'm not really enjoying this experience, this dream. But it is a dream. It's a form of dream. The more you realize that, the more freeing you'll become. And you'll actually have fun with this dream. But if you're watching this, guys, then you guys are the ones that are awakening. You're waking up because you can only perceive the vibration you love. So you understand this. You understand what I'm saying, and you're not crazy. And you're not crazy for understanding. The collective needs you, needs your light to keep spreading this light and this awareness to people, to remember and humble people, to remind them that there is more, that this isn't the only thing. Because it's very freeing when people emphasize on this one plane of existence, thinking that they are a human and only a human. Of course, it could be feeling very limiting, but you are not limited. All right, it's an illusion. So when you remember that, you'll free yourself. You're free and you have fun with the experience because you remember that it is experience. It is. It is experience unfolding too at that. And you'll notice too as your days go on, you will remember these parts of you that exist in these other realms. You'll get visions, insights, like I said, downloads through meditation, getting that sun, doing plant medicine. But you're starting to see the texture beneath the texture. You're feeling the shift. And now you just gotta ask yourself, is this just one plane of reality, of existence? What else is waiting for me to remember? Right? And you are, right? So you'll get visions of these other planes. You'll telepathically, if you will, communicate with these versions of you that exist there through plant medicine, through meditation. That's what it is. That's how multidimensional we are. We do not just exist on one plane, on one version of Earth, all at one time simultaneously, because time isn't real. You are existing here in different versions too of Earth as well as other star systems that you are having a part of. Now, obviously, not. See, your form here is temporary. It's your shadow. It's your projection. It's the shadow of your multidimensional self, right? This physical form. So me as Josh, I am just a shadow of my infinite multidimensional self. So on other planets, I'm obviously not Josh. My soul is so infinite. I'm just another being. I'm another humanoid, whatever. Whether it's on Pleiades, Arcturian, Andromeda, whatever. All of the above, all actually at one time. Because again, time isn't real. It literally isn't. When you peel back the layer of seeing more than this physical, you go all the way stretch out. It's like, damn, there is more. All happening at this one time. And you're experiencing time differently in these other realms. Maybe even non-existent at all, because it truly isn't. Because at higher states of consciousness, those higher versions of you, they're able to manipulate the energy quicker like that, because they're aware that they aren't separate from it. They're aware that life is a cosmic game. They're aware of what you are waking up to now, of what we are waking up to now. They already know that. So they're able to do things that we would call magic here on this plane, right? They could teleport. They can fucking telekinesis. They could fly. They could shapeshift. But really, they understand it. I'm going to make another video of this too. But really, when they shapeshift and do whatever the fuck and manifest like that, they understand everything's frequency and vibration. And they're able to shapeshift because they're formless and they know that their form is an illusion as well, because they are aware that everything is energy. So what they do is they match the frequency and the vibration of what it is they want and where it is they want to go. They match it and they become it. Right? Isn't that crazy? They literally match the vibe and they become it. Because it's like you can really truly only perceive the vibration you're of. So they become that vibration. But you as an infinite being had to forget all that. So that you can be so immersed in this game. It's like you kind of did reset your vibes. Just so you could remember and experience what it's like to have forgotten. while at the same time helping the collective wake up and go shift to the proper timelines they wish to be on. Shift to the timeline of the version of them that wants to be on the timeline of part of the awakening that we're going through, right? Or that Mother Gaia is going through. Because there's timelines where it isn't happening. Again, when you're more aware, you are always creating your reality, going to these different timelines through awareness and through shifting to 5D, the unity. It's all here now, non-linear. Then you are shifting to that timeline of the version of Earth that is going through this awakening. Because you can only perceive the vibration of. So, if you're watching this, you're tuned in. You either are on 5D or are already in your way to becoming more 5D consciousness. Letting go of the 3D mindset, the autopilot mode. And the universe is flowing through me. I allow it to say to you, good job. Proud. The universe is proud. Your ancestors, your star family, your galactic family, because you got family watching, always assisting and guiding. Your spirit guides, whatever. They're proud of you. So just keep going. Give them a show. You know what I mean? After all, life's a play. A form of dream. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Gotta go edit this video and shit. See, it just goes to show, you want something so bad, you'll get it. It's fucking 2 a.m. right now. I don't give a shit. I did it. Sometimes we overthink so much and we create illusory boundaries like, oh, it's too late. Oh, this, oh, that. Maybe tomorrow. No, just do it now. If you really want it, you'll find a way to do it. Just like me, I got off of work at fucking 12 a.m. 8, now it's 2 a.m. Whatever, I'm doing a video. You know what I mean? Do not settle, alright? Chase, embody. Be that version of you that is living that dream. You just gotta apply the steps, apply the actions, apply the thoughts, emotions. Okay, I love you.